everyone, it's me, Vintage Gaudi. Welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel and also welcome to the last video on my YouTube channel for 2024. Yes, I mean, where has this year gone? We already have the last day of 2024. How incredible! But where is the year gone? This year went just like in a snap, so I cannot believe it that this year is already gone. So tomorrow we have 2025. I cannot believe it, how fast this time runs. So this video will be about a little review of 2024, what amazing finds I've made, what special persons I've met, etc. and so on. So the highlights of 2024 for me, but also it will be a little 2025. Not review, but what you can expect in 2025, because I have some amazing news for you that I can already share right now. So that will be the case in this video, and that's why I wanted to do this as a last day of 2024 video, to do a little review of the year and to do a little kind of overview of what's going to happen in future in 2025. So for this video I tried to get a little bit festive. I got here my kind of disco ball ears, but the other things are not really festive because you probably can hear it from my voice. I got a cold, so I'm not into the mood to really dress up some festive, because I choose comfy over style for this video, just because it is how it is. So I got the throat, what is it called, sore throat, Halsschmerzen, sore throat, the typical running noise, and running nose, and my voice is gone. So basically that's it, my cold. So otherwise I'm feeling quite good. I feel the energy. I don't feel like tired or anything. So it is just this one that really annoys me, the running nose of course, and the voice is, well, the voice. Yeah, that's so far from it. So I'm really sorry if my voice sounds different than usual, and I'm really sorry that I'm not into the most festive mode, but a little bit of touch of festive I got here. So we want to start with a little review of 2024. What has happened? So review in terms of finds. So this year I have made so incredible finds on thrift stores, on flea markets. So there were such amazing and good finds. I noted just a few finds that kind of stood out for me, and that was quite in the beginning of the year, where I have found the African American Superstar Christie, or actually this Superstar Christie, not Superstar Barbie, but the black Superstar Christie, 1977. That was one of the early bigger haul videos that I have made on this YouTube channel for this year 2024, and was so incredible. I could not believe it to find her at a thrift store. No, it was at the flea market. At the flea market, together with a lot of other Barbies that I did not have then. So that was quite a find that stood out for me, was super surprising. And yeah, amazing find for a beginning of the year. Then throughout the year I also have made at the 24-hour flea market, that is the border crossing flea market between Germany and Switzerland. There I have found the 60s Mitch, I guess she was 1963 Mitch, not sure, but the early Mitch, with outfit, not her original outfit, but she was wearing a fashion pack from Barbie, a vintage one, a 60s one, for 50 euros. That was an incredible find too. I mean, how crazy to find this 60s Mitch with the box, with a fashion pack, complete fashion pack, with the doll in super good condition, and the original stand for 50 euros at that flea market. That was so crazy. So these two finds stood out a little bit for me, because they were more the super rare finds, but I have already made this year so many great finds I cannot name them all. So it is so much going on, or this year was so much going on in terms of Barbies, especially Barbies. Crazy. So these were just two mentions that stood out a little bit, but all the finds that I've made are amazing. I mean, this year was really crazy. Not only did I find Barbies, I also have found some Polly Pockets, vintage Polly Pockets as well, but those I did not pick up because I already had them. But it was interesting to see them in the wild, because at the beginning of this YouTube channel, actually, I was a Polly Pocket collector, only a Polly Pocket collector. So I never find, or rarely I find, Polly Pockets in the wild at thrift stores and flea markets. And now, since I'm not so into Polly Pocket anymore, so my focus is really Barbie and now a little bit of ponies as well, I find Polly Pocket. How crazy is that, really? So yeah, crazy find. So I did pick up some of the Polly Pockets. I have one here that I still need to clean. Where is it? Here. So this is more the late 90s Polly Pocket finds. It is this kind of mobile phone from back then. It still works. It still does some noises. And it is complete. So the figures are here. This is a compact, as yeah, Polly Pocket is made compacts. Little play worlds inside of it, so that's quite cool. One find that I've made at the flea market actually, and I pick it up because I don't have it and it still works, so that's great. So Polly Pocket wise, I have made this year quite a lot of finds, but did not pick up everyone. So cool. I was not expecting to find Polly Pockets, because at the time when I was collecting Polly Pockets, I have rarely seen them. And now, since I don't collect any Polly Pockets anymore, I find them. How interesting. And also, crazy finds this year were actually in My Little Pony. I always told I'm not a My Little Pony collector. I don't want to start a collection. I somehow don't have a relation to those My Little Ponies. I never had one as a child, so I don't feel that connection. But I have made so many crazy finds, so I guess it was like a hint from above. You should start a My Little Pony collection or something. I could then not leave behind, so I was like, well, I see them here, they are still here. No one else wanted them before I was there at the table for the thrift store, flea market and thrift store. Then I guess it is destiny that they come home with me. So that is what I think about it, and now kind of start a little My Little Pony collection. I focus mainly on G1 My Little Ponies, but I do have also a collection of G3 My Little Ponies, but just the ones that I really like. So not every G3 My Little Pony I will keep, but the ones that I really like, and G1 My Little Pony. And this year was so crazy, especially in G1 My Little Ponies. I mean, I have found the male or the pony, the blue one. Was it called Tucks and Tails, I guess? Yes, Tucks and Tails. I found it at a flea market together with other G1 My Little Ponies, like what was her name again? I'm looking up there to try to read the name. So we got the Lemon Drop, for example, was one, and yeah, Peachy is also one of them. So I found them all together. And also at another flea market, that was the airport flea market in Zurich, I found the little what's it called, baby school bag, I guess, or baby count a lot, I'm not sure. I guess it was baby school bag, one of those My Little Ponies that I found there at the flea market in Zurich. And at a totally different flea market a few months later, I found Tucks and Tails and all the other ones. So that was quite cool to find all these My Little Ponies. Also, I found the G1 My Little Pony plushie, and this is not a replica or kind of a remake of it. This is an original one from the 80s. So I guess it was, I'm not sure if it says a year on it or so. No, it does not say, unfortunately, any year. But I can tell from the logo, from the label here, that this must be an original old G1 My Little Pony plushie. So this is parasol that I found. It is in quite good condition, and it costed me 13 Swiss francs. Somehow I can remember that. 13 Swiss francs, which is quite a good price for this plushie, and I'm so happy. Usually I don't pick up plushies because they take up a lot of room, and still for this one here I don't have a special place to put it, but I had to pick it up. It was Chihuahua My Little Pony, original one. So yeah, I obviously picked it up for that good price. Um, Definitely had to come with me. So that were the greatest or the finds that stood out a little bit for me for this year. But all in all, I have made so many amazing finds. Also in terms of cassettes, which I'm collecting, like children's story cassettes. I love to listen to them, especially Barbie cassettes or Pingu cassettes. I'm really into Pingu cassettes also, and Globy cassettes. Sorry, Globy cassettes. Globy is a special figurine that is super popular here in Switzerland. So yeah, that was crazy. Also have made a lot of good finds online. So two online auctions stood really out, where I have found like the A18 Talk Barbie, for example, or the collector's Barbie from Cruella de Vil from the 90s. So there were so many good finds that this year was crazy. I just hope 2025 will be crazy as well in terms of all of amazing finds, but I don't know yet. So it is a surprise. It is an unscripted book. What 2025 will hold for me, what I can expect to find there um, that year, 2025. So I hope and I cross all my fingers that I will do also amazing and crazy finds this year, 2025. So that will be quite cool. But anyways, I will show it on this YouTube channel, and you will see if I make great finds or not. So, also one highlight for me in 2024 actually was the visit from Lao Sky Painter. So that was quite spontaneous, I guess. It was in the early beginning of the year where we came up with the idea, yeah, well, why don't you come to me to Switzerland and we together visit that huge flea market, the 24 hours flea market between Switzerland and Germany. And we are doing like also a Swiss road trip, and that's what we did. So in June this year 2024, Lau Sky Painter from Lau Sky Painter's YouTube channel visited me here in Switzerland, and we first did like a kind of Swiss road trip. We went up to the mountains, but we always stopped somewhere where there was a thrift store. So it was kind of a road trip with thrift stores. So in Switzerland they're called brockies. Brock is the one-to-one translation of broken is like pieces, so little pieces is it actually called the one-to-one translation. So actually brockies are thrift stores, but the name broken means pieces. So because you can find their pieces you want to buy or you want to donate, so that's shortly what it is, brockies. So yeah, and then we went together at the 25. It is actually 24 hours flea market advertised, but in total it goes 25 hours. So that means you can, in the middle of the night, in 3 a.m. in the morning, thrifting at the flea market. So that is crazy. So I guess also it is quite unique that this flea market, which is huge, it is huge. So our back hurts with walking through all those tables, and for sure we did not see everything. So my back hurt and my feet hurt. It was crazy, but it was really crazy. Yes, 24 hours, so you can go technically in the morning 3 a.m. to thrift shopping at the flea market. So that was quite a highlight to meet Lau in real life. So we always had like connections through YouTube and Instagram and so we never met before, and it was actually the first time when I saw her. And also we have met at the Think Pink store that day from the huge flea market. We have met there Christina, I guess she's Christine or Christy, I guess Christine is her name, which is a subscriber from Lau Sky Painter. So she immediately recognized Lau when we were there at the Think Pink store. That was quite cool, and I guess she's also a subscriber from my YouTube channel, from the Instagram channel. So that's quite cool to meet subscribers actually in real life. That's quite cool, and I enjoyed it. I really loved that, to meet you in person. So that's quite a special feeling. Actually, for me, it was the first time I felt that way next to Lau, because the first kind of ever subscriber I met was Lau. and then Christina, and then of course my friends who are here in Switzerland, which I meet all the time, who are subscribers. So that's also quite cool. But it is a special feeling to kind of getting interaction with subscribers. That was quite cool and stood out for me as well, next to the visit with Lau. So then shortly after, so at that time in June, I got like 700 or 800 subscribers. So I was scratching to the 1,000 subscribers already, and that was kind of, I was at that point in June. I was thinking, I don't know if I get those 1,000 subscribers till the end of the year, because you know, sometimes you got a little bit more subscribers, sometimes you got a little bit less, sometimes you lose some, and so that's the natural wave of it. And I was not sure, but shortly after, so I guess it was July or August, I hit the 1,000 subscribers, and that was crazy. I was like waking up and saw over 1,000 subscribers. Sorry, you even got a notification from YouTube. Congratulations, you hit the 1,000 subscribers. And for me, that was always like a goal to achieve the 1,000 subscribers. That's great. That is like a huge step for me. I would have never imagined to get those 1,000 subscribers. I mean, I make these videos as a hobby next to my regular work, of course. So I was not expecting that over 1,000 people love my content, and that was so crazy. And I'm so thankful for every one of you subscribing, commenting, liking my videos, sharing my videos. That's so great of you all. So that was my personal goal to achieve this year, to get the 1,000 subscribers. And I have made a Q&A video that was actually for this advent calendar video series, day number 6, in case if you want to watch it. So I answered quasi the questions you asked me for my 1,000 subscribers Q&A video. So that was also quite cool. In September/October, I have traveled with my mom together to Lisbon or Lisboa in Portugal. And of course, I had to check out if there is a flea market or if there are thrift stores. So whenever I go to a foreign country, or whenever I go to another city in Switzerland or whatever, I check for thrift stores and flea markets. And luckily enough, Lisbon had a flea market, and of course we had to visit that flea market. So I'm super happy that my mom is into with me and says, oh, well, I like to go to flea markets too, so we go together to the flea market. That's quite obvious. Why shouldn't we do that? So I'm really grateful that my mom is coming with me to flea markets when we are on vacation, actually. So that was quite cool. And I have made good finds there at that Lisbon flea market. I have found the Twirlicals ballerina Barbie, which is actually right now at Ariane from Barbie Nation. So we made a trade box together. I'm coming to that later, but she came from Portugal, from Lisbon to me to Switzerland, and now was shipped to the Netherlands. So she made quite a journey in Europe. So that's quite cool. And also I found the inline skating Barbie, which I didn't have yet at that time. So that was also a great find. Really cool. Some fashion pieces and so on we have found there. So it was cool. It was really cool, that flea market in Lisbon, and was happy that we find it. But of course we also did like culture things. We visited buildings. I mean, Lisbon has so stunning buildings with the tiles. So they are like, you know, these bathroom tiles, I would call it, but it should not be disrespectful. I mean, just to give you how they look, but they are so crazy well made, and so stunning pictures on the or paintings on those tiles. That was crazy, really crazy. I made separate videos about our trip from me and my mom on my other YouTube channel, Minicamper Universe. It is also in English there, so in case if you are interested in Lisbon and some travels there, you can go and check out those videos. I will link everything in the description down below to also my second YouTube channel, which is mostly about mini camper life or camping life, but of course I will put in there also the travel life and so on, travel experiences. So a little bit of advertisement for my second YouTube channel, Minicamper Universe. So there were detailed videos about our trip to Lisbon, and on this channel I just showed you the flea market footage and the finds that I've made. Yes, then shortly after we returned, so we returned at the 4th of October, and 5th of October is actually my birthday. And surprise, surprise, I got a cold back then as well. So on my birthday, which was actually the 33rd, so I got like a special number for my birthday, 33 years old. I was sick again. So I don't know, but it is crazy. But from that on, from my birthday, I have received an unexpected gift. I have received a gift that I was never expecting to get, that I will never be expecting to own in my collection actually, and I received an original Bild Lilli doll from my boyfriend. So he bought her in Sweden. So in Sweden they had like an online auction, and they were was a Bild Lilli for up for this auction. He bought her. They shipped her from Sweden here to Switzerland, and with all the shippings and everything, so crazy, so amazing that he did that for me, and that he made it possible for me to own an original Bild Lilli. For those who don't know about Bild Lilli, I've made also several videos about her story. I have made a video together with Beate from the Think Pink store, where we talk about Bild Lillis and Bild Lilli clones. So there you have to be a little bit aware of, there were some really good clones out there from Bild Lilli. So yeah, but I own now an original Bild Lilli. She has a huge impact actually to Barbie. That's why I wanted her. So yeah, if you are interested in Bild Lilli stores, then you can go and check out those videos as well. I mean, I was totally not expecting that. I was really not expecting to get this gift. And it was like, okay, listen, you paid so much money, because Bild Lillis go for a few thousands. I mean, you have to keep that in mind, few thousands, plus taxes from the from Sweden here to Switzerland, plus shipping, plus everything. So the Bild Lilli costed a lot of money. And I told him, look, I really appreciate what you have done for me, that you have made my dream come true. But I don't expect you to give me anything on Christmas, for example, because you already spent so much money on this Bild Lilli doll. So if you want to give me something for Christmas, it's totally okay. If you don't want to give me something for Christmas, it's also okay. So I'm not mad at it. So I'm more than happy to have my Bild Lilli in my collection. She is so stunning. And now I kind of always have in my back, in my head, like when I go thrifting and flea marketing, to have my eyes open for fashions for Bild Lilli. Now I know how it looks in real, how she looks actually in real. So yeah, I will definitely keeping my eyes open for anything Bild Lilli related, which is quite difficult because there were not many produced, but it was produced and sold in Europe, so my chances are quite good to find her here than over the seas actually. So yeah, we will see what 2025 brings me actually. So yeah, maybe another Bild Lilli, I don't know, but that was just a crazy gift that I received, and I'm so thankful that he gave me her, and also he restored her. And it is so well restored that you can barely see that she is restored. So he took the time to also repair her and restore her. So that is crazy. I mean, really, I'm so still so in awe about this doll and everything. So that's crazy. Yes, that is so far also a highlight for me for 2024, to own finally an original Bild Lilli. That's so amazing. Yes, actually, we have one last point on this 2024 review. That is actually trade boxes. I've made this year some trade boxes, a lot of them with Lau Sky Painter. So once she came here to Switzerland, so she brought some dolls and fashions and so on that she had double or didn't want to keep, and I kept some of my stuff, so we traded then this one together. So we are kind of saving at shipping and taxes because she was already here. So that was a trade, not a trade box, but a trade we made there. that was quite cool. But also I have made, like, it now in December, a lot of trades with one trade is actually also with Lao Sky Painter. She received my box, but she will ship her box in 2025, so the trade box unboxing video will be online in 2025. And then I have made a trade box with Jen from Jen's Retro Finds. She also has received her box already. Her box that she shipped to me is now somewhere in Zurich at the airport. So since 4 or 5 days it is not moving. It is still there, so I'm not sure if it is at the border control, if they want to open it, or if it is just because they were, I mean, like holidays, especially 25th and 26th, and yeah, I don't know, 31s. I don't know if today they will do, if there is like clothing, everything, but at least at 25 and 26 everything is shut down, so we have like closed everything, and I guess also post offices are closed then. So I will say the reason why it did not move from the airport already is, I guess, probably because of the Christmas vacations and so on. But if it will not move soon, I have to ask them and make a phone call and ask what's happened with that box, because I see the last update was at the 22nd of December, and I mean we have now the 31s. There are a few days in between which are working days, so why did this box not move? But I will say I'm keeping calm. I'm calm. I will guess it will arrive one day. So, and if not, then I have to do a phone call and ask what's happened with that box. So far from that, so also that unboxing video will be online in 2025. So those two boxes from Lau and from Jen's Retrofind, will be online in 2025. But in 2024 I have also made another trade box together with Ariane from Barbie Nation. You probably know Ariane and Barbie Nation, and if not, then go and check him out as well. Doing YouTube videos, makeover videos on Barbies, and those makeovers are just beyond. So Ariane is really gifted with a talent on doing makeovers. That's so crazy. They turn out so well. So I got double dolls, or dolls that I didn't want to keep, that I sent over to Ariane. I guess three dolls he knew that he will receive, and the other dolls were surprise dolls, because at the point we were like, oh well, let's do a surprise, right? Let's do a trade box in a surprise way. Sorry. So that is what we made, and I received from Ariane also so stunning dolls. The video is the 24th of my Advent Calendar video series. In case you want to watch what I received, then yeah, you can go and check that out later as well. So trade boxes, that was also quite a highlight. Trade box with Ariane, the trade box with Jen from Jen's Retro Finds, still waiting on the package, and the trade box, or the few trade boxes with from Lau Sky Painter. So yeah, I have some exciting boxes to wait in 2025. Yes, that's it from 2024 actually. My reviews, my highlights, my amazing finds that I have made. Now let's turn over to 2025. What will be, or what can you expect from my channel from 2025? Now, starting 2025 with a little addition that I have made on my YouTube channel. That addition has to do with a negative comment that I have received under one of my YouTube videos. I meanwhile deleted that channel who made that comment, and I deleted all the messages from that channel, just because I don't want to have negativity on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel shares positivity. My YouTube channel is a fun channel, and most important, my YouTube channel is an entertaining channel. What I want to mention with entertaining is actually in terms of that comment. So I don't want to go in detail with that comment especially, but the comment at a point was a little rude and insulted me. So basically it was about that my channel, or basically it was about that my content I'm sharing here on YouTube should be true, I should not be showing you any false informations. I should not share any false informations, and it is my responsibility that this channel should be true with informations and should be honest and no false informations as well. So that's my responsibility, and a lot of other things that should be my problem as well for this YouTube channel. So basically, I changed my description from my YouTube channel. So when you go on my YouTube channel main page, then it says, hi, I'm a toy collector on blah blah blah, and then side note, this channel is an entertaining channel and not an education channel. I don't teach here science. I don't teach here math or anything here. I'm sharing my finds that I've made on flea markets, thrift stores, online shopping, trade boxes. I'm sharing some information about dolls that I found out. Mostly I'm telling you, oh, I found today this doll, or oh, this fashion belongs to that fashion set, and so on. But I never said that my informations are the only true informations of on this channel. So basically it was about yeah, how can I say it? It was an information that was, I don't know, I did not research it because I did not have the nerves to research. I was like, so I am so done with it. Leave, just leave, because it got rude. It got really rude. So basically, there was an information that might have not been correct, and I mean, the point is here, when I'm sharing information that might not have been correct or are not correctly or 100% correct, just 94% correct or whatever, you can tell me that. I'm not mad at you. I'm happy. I'm really happy to learn new things, actually, or to grow my knowledge, because I cannot know everything about Barbie, about Polly Pockets, and My Little Ponies. I cannot simply know everything. And I guess no one out there can know that as well. So yes, mistakes happens. And yes, I want to mention that you can point out and say, hey Selena, this information is not correct. But you can point out that I'm not mad, I'm really happy. So you have to believe me, I'm really happy if you point out. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. As I mentioned, I love if you correct me, if you're saying, hey, this is not the right information that you're telling. But when you're telling me that, then be nice. And not saying it is your responsibility, you should know that, you should always check what you're saying in these videos and blah blah. And if you don't know what you're saying in this video, then probably you should not upload any video content on these channels. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Seriously, I'm uploading one video in a week. Mostly and recently I'm uploading 2 videos in a week, which are quite hard work. And for those videos I'm doing mostly researches on about fashions, especially now from Barbie or My Little Pony and whatever. And sorry if I don't know every single word from all of my over, I guess, 200 videos that I already have uploaded, that I cannot everything know in my head what I uploaded. So if you have something that I'm misinterpreting or misunderstanding or misinformation, then please write the comment under that video and put in the timestamps. That really helps me. So when there are no timestamps and you're accusing me on saying, oh, this information is wrong, I simply don't have the nerves to watch all my videos that probably goes over an hour and longer to find that specific spot in a video that was released 3 weeks ago. No. So if you want to correct me, and please, then you do that, you can do that. I'm not mad at you. It is not about the correction, it is about the way you're telling me that. Put in the timestamps, then I can go check and see, oh, yes, you're right, I'm so sorry, this is information that I did not have back then, or I simply came not up with the idea that could be that and this and so on. So put in the timestamps and put in a nicely way of telling me that. Not, as I mentioned, you should know that, you should know what content you put online, and you are doing here wrong content and whatever. If I'm doing wrong content, then please skip. Then you are obviously on the wrong channel. But you can tell me, hey Selena, timestamp number here, this information is not correct. I would like to correct it. It is doll number whatever, for example. So that is a nice way. And I can go with the timestamps, I can go and check out, oh yes, true, I researched it quickly and say, okay, well, that's good. So that is what I changed for 2025 on my YouTube channel, to, as especially mention my channel is not an education channel. I'm not teaching you math or science or geography or whatever. I'm showing you my finds. I'm entertaining. I'm an entertaining channel, and mistakes can happen. Everyone does mistakes. Everyone does get some information that probably are not true. You can correct it, but do it in a nice way. If you're not nice here on my YouTube channel, sorry, you have to leave. That's to make it really specific and clear. I don't accept any insulting, any negativity on this YouTube channel, not towards me and also not towards other people commenting under my YouTube videos. Luckily, YouTube is really strict about it. YouTube sorts out a lot of negative comments even before I even see them. So I don't know how many negative comments are on my YouTube channel that I did not see, because YouTube deleted them before I could see them actually. So that's quite good. YouTube is really supportive in that way. Also, you can do on your YouTube channel some keywords that the kind of algorithm is searching for, and whenever a comment shows up with especially for that keyword or so, then it will automatically be deleted. Plus, as a YouTuber, you can also kind of warn, or if there is a negative comment, you can put melden. So melden, I'm not sure what melden is on English, but you can make a note to YouTube, and then they will kind of make invisible that comment. And also, of course, you can block those people who are negatively. And I have to say, luckily, I'm really happy about it. Luckily, I don't have to deal with a lot of negativity. So I'm super grateful that the most of my community, I would say 99% of my community, or 99.9% of my community, is really gentle, really nice, really helpful in helping me also out in kinds of terms of correcting me, or in terms of helping me identify stuff. I'm for that forever grateful. And I think we have a stable and good positive community over here. So we don't accept negativity. And that's what I wanted to mention, and specifically highlight that this channel is not for education. This channel is actually for entertaining. And of course, yes, if I help someone else in identifying a fashion or so, it's not an education. I just helped you in identifying, and so we each other help together. So what I want to say, it was not about the comment in terms that the person wanted to correct me. It was about on the way how they wanted to correct me. And so I think, just because you are anonymous on the internet, it does not mean that you can be rude and insulting other people. So no, if you are here and have nothing nice to say, there's the door. Bye. So I will go strictly for with those negative comments. But I mentioned, luckily, I guess maybe so 1, 2, or 3 comments in a year that I have actually to delete. The other comments I don't mind or so, but some that are really attacking me personally, I have to delete and to block those channels or persons or whatever they are then. So yes, no negativity on my YouTube channel. It is an entertaining channel and not an education channel. And I'm happy for you to still be here, and I'm happy for everyone who comments on the videos and to help build our community. I guess we are now over 1,200 subscribers, and we are a huge community, and I love that. I love to interact, and I'm a person who on nearly every comment I'm answering. So I take the time to answer the comments of you. So yes, we are here in a community, and we don't need any negativity. So far from that, that is a change that I've made. And I guess you all now can relate to that, and you understand why I made this and why I'm strictly going against negativity here. Now, we are coming to positive things that are expecting in 2025. So, one thing that I got asked all the time is about my labels, my Barbie labels. Do I have one here? Yes, I can show you. Here. So I got these labels where you can write down the year, the name of the fashion, if it's complete or not, and what is missing. So these labels are technically meant to be for fashion packs for Barbie and Ken, Skipper, and so on. So I got asked, where do you get these labels? How do you make these labels? Is there a tutorial video about it? And in my Q&A video I was telling, yeah, I want to do that online. So I want to give you my data file and then you can download it. So I got a lot of requests I should do that with Google Drives, and now I'm into that. So that means in 2025, I don't know when, but somewhere in 2025 you can be able to download those labels for yourself, and then you can get organized your fashions from Barbie, Ken, Skipper and so on. So that is a thing that I will do, and I don't ask for any money or so, so I will do that for free. And once it is so far, I will do a separate video and showing you how you can download actually those files and how you can print them out, because you need obviously a printer for yourself, that you can print them out and put the labels on the fashion packs. So that will be then a separate video once it is then online. And once it is online, I will then always put the links in the description box, so then you can just directly click into that specific link and download the labels that you want to have. So that is quite good news that I'm working on actually, and I'm doing that for free. I don't ask you for any money, because I was saying, why should I ask you for money? It is so easy self-made, but when I do have the data files and a lot of you are asking for, why should I not give something back at the community? And just what I just want to note, but also I will tell that in that video once it is online, everything, in case if you are downloading those files and you are using them, maybe you are a YouTuber as well, and some other YouTubers or some other subscribers ask you, where did you get those labels? Then please be so honest and mention, I got them from Vintage Gaudi, she has the links online, you can go and download it, and not telling they are your own. So I'm hoping on your honesty that you will do that, so we support each other. But I don't ask any money of it, I just hope you are honest. In case if someone else's ask you, where did you get those labels, then please tell them, I got them from her, you can download it. So honestly, that's also something that I expect from everyone, and from myself as well. The most, I'm honest. I want to be honest here. I'm honestly on my YouTube channel, so be honest as well. If you are using someone other's work and you're sharing it, you can share it, you can download it, you can share it, but please tell them you got it from, or you tell them where you got it from. But more about it in that specific video where it goes about the labels, right? Labels. So then we have also some flea markets that I have already kind of put a really big note in my calendar that I want to visit. One flea market is the 10th of May, so we have to wait 5 months for it, but 10th of May there is again the flea market from the airport. It is called Airport Flea Market Zurich. So technically it's a flea market at the airport or nearby the airport. That is a flea market that I definitely want to visit, because it is a huge flea market, bigger flea market, and I've made there incredible finds. As I mentioned in the beginning, the G1 My Little Pony, I guess baby's school bag, was it, or baby count a lot, I'm not sure, but one of those baby ponies. And 2 years ago in 2023, was it 2023, I guess, yes, I have made the finds of my India Barbie by Leo, so she's quite rare, and yeah, so that's reason enough that I want to go to that flea market as well this year. 10th of May, flea market, airport flea market in Zurich, so you can stay tuned for that video as well. Then always flea markets in general, so the flea markets that are nearby, they are starting in April. I do have 1 or 2 flea markets, one is starting in January and February, but they are the smaller flea markets, and there I often don't find anything, but of course I will go, because you never know. So flea market, you get a lot of flea market footage on this video, on this year 2025 as well. So that's basically what is about my videos, toy hunting tours, flea market tours, thrifting tours, so you get a lot of it, so you can be prepared for that. Then yes, one super exciting news that I have for you, that is in June. So 6 months from now on, in June, me and my mom, I got together with my mom again, me and my mom, we are traveling to the US. I have never been to the US before. I always wanted to go to the US before, especially since I'm into toy collecting and toy hunting and so on, because I'm watching also other YouTubers, mostly from the US or yeah, and then I see those incredible finds and those overloaded tables with Barbie dolls on it, and that is just mind blowing for me. I'm not used to get a huge table full of Barbies. I'm not used to that. So I told my mom I want to do this experience as well, even though I know that I cannot expect it to happen to me when we are there in US. So I'm fully 100% sure that it can also be that I find nothing. So, but I just wanted to go to the US and try my luck, you know. And so we worked out a little trip to US. We are basically going to San Diego in California, near to the border to Mexico actually, but we are staying in the US. And there is a huge flea market as well that takes place Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So one day we definitely have reserved to go and visit that flea market, maybe 2 days, depending on how good the weather is and so on. But also, of course, we want to visit San Diego itself as a city. We want to do a city tour. We want to visit some buildings. We want to go to the Space Museum and so on. So we want to combine that. So we want to combine flea market and cultural things, because as I mentioned, I've never been to the US before. My mom has already been there, not in San Diego specific, but in the US. So then why not going there and go and have a look what it is, because traveling to the US is super expensive. So that is a thing that I cannot repeat every year. I don't have a few there. It costs us more. Yeah, well, how can I say it costs a lot of money, a few thousands just for the flight and the hotel, but you then did not eat anything. You did not pay any taxi to bring you from one spot to another, or any buses and so on. So yeah, it will be quite an expensive trip. So I don't know if I can repeat that next year, for example 2026 or 27 or whatever. So this will be just a highlight for me and my mom. We're traveling together. So once it is so far, I will do a video about it specific, and then I'm of course uploading footage and so on, and hopefully finds that I made in the US. So you can stay tuned for that. So that is in June. June, traveling to the US, to San Diego in California. Also in June, and that will give me a little bit kind of hard, and not heartache, headache. In June, end of June, is the 24 hours flea market again, the border crossing flea market between Germany and Switzerland. And just, how can I say it? We return on a Thursday, and the 24 hours flea market starts at Saturday, so 2 days in between, or actually just one day, the Friday. And I'm guessing I will get the jet lag of my life, because I'm not used to travel so far. We are about 12, 13 hours in the airplane, so that is quite a long of time. So I would guess I will get the jet lag of my life. That means we are coming back on Thursday evening, so around 4 p.m. till I'm here at home, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 p.m. depending if we are on time with the airplane. Then I have the Friday to recover, a whole day to recover, and then on Saturday, the Saturday evening, the flea market starts, and I'm considering if I should really go on Saturday, or if I will skip that. So I got Friday, Saturday time to recover, and I will go on Sunday morning, because I mentioned it is 24 hours flea market. That means it goes through the night, it goes through the next morning until the end. It is at I guess it closes at 4 p.m. on Sunday. So I would say, if I'm fit enough, if I don't get a cold or anything else, and I don't get the jet lag of my life, I consider to visit the 24 hours flea market as well, but on Sunday morning. So from here to there, it is around about an hour and a half to drive with the car. So I will go quite early, my plan. So that's just my plan. You never know what happens, but I will drive quite early there so I can enjoy the day, the Sunday, the flea market. So also on the Sunday it is less crowded. This year, me and Lau, we were so tired of all the peoples, because at the end in the evening it is also an event, so there were food stands, food trucks and so on. It is an event, and sometimes you just could go like this between the tables like penguins, squishing, yeah, squishing between other peoples. And we had our little trolleys, so we're just squished, and so you don't see anything of what is on the table, so we have probably missed a lot of it. um, yes, that is what I kind of want to avoid, because I mean I just got back a day before, so I don't want to be in the crowd. Then I skip that, but I will go to the next day on Sunday early morning and then have a look what it is going on there. But that's just my plan. It depends, of course. Will we return on time? Are there any delays? How bad is my jet lag? How good is my mood to go there, actually, how tired I am or whatever. So just the plans for it. So yes, that's the plans. So we got airport flea market, we have flea market and city tour in San Diego, and maybe the 24 hours flea market. So those are kind of things that you can be excited for this year 2025. And all the other things I actually don't know yet. So I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on in my life. One thing that I definitely know that I forgot to mention, but just came in mind right now, is January and February I will not upload many videos. I pre-filmed some of it, but I will not upload much videos, because due to my work, where I actually earn the money from, so due to my work, January and February are quite tough. That means we have a lot of going on. We have to do accountable stuff and so on. So I'm working in the back office in the finance section. So we have a lot of work to do, and that starts as soon as we are starting in January and goes up till February. So be patient that January and February will not be many videos online, but I try to my best to put some of it online, just to keep a little bit regularity on my YouTube channel. But if there is a week or two no videos, you don't have to be concerned about it. It's just because I did not have any time to do that, because my job needs me. So we have to do those works. We cannot choose that. We have to do it. So it is also from the government side. They need our numbers and so on. So you have to do that work. And yes, so be patient. And I guess as soon as also flea market season starts, which is in April, then regularly videos will come online. Maybe then 2 videos a week. But yeah, so far from that. I really wish you a good and happy new year. Enjoy the time. Be exciting for what 2025 brings you. I'm hoping you like this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I wish you all the best. I wish you a good start in new year. I wish you a lot of health. Yeah, for you as well. So all the best. Happy New Year's, and we will see us next year with Vintage Gaudi. Bye.